if you want to make money, the best advice that we could give you is to be an adventurer. And if you want to be an adventurer, you definitely don't want to go alone. And sometimes you'll need more than a sword. So if you want to befriend some adventurers, I could introduce you to some, I say, winking over at Moloch.
Everyone always wants Moloch to fight. Moloch doesn't like to fight.
Hey, I don't either. Honestly, you're really giving off big whatever our party name is, whatever we decide it is. You're really giving off that sort of energy. So, if you do want to come and hang out with some cool adventurers, I'm just saying, you can come and hang out with us. Honestly, it seems like today is finally going to be just a really nice, relaxing, not dangerous day.
Okay, so
I don't. I
The
don't know.
DM last night.
Oh, I know. Laughs in DM.
so Moloch starts like whips out his journal and starts like writing in the names of the adventurers, and Luciano Morthos can see that all the names are kind of misspelled, and sometimes it's like in the book it's written upside down instead of the right way up.
I quietly mumble. It's like, it's okay. I also have difficulty reading.
I look up from a set of oracle bones that I have, and I say, Morphos, today it doesn't look like it's gonna be a great day.
Oh no, that's foreboding. I almost did an English correctly there, which would just be me talking in character as an actual human being.
So like Moloch looks over at Morthos and says, "Are you saying I can't read? Are you saying I can't read good?"
I'm saying
And you can see his like muscles. You can see his muscles like tense, and he's like staring at you very intently.
I'm saying that I can read good, and we have something in common. You can do with that what you will.
He just kind of relaxes and like goes.
Morphos starting fights before we even go out.
I'm just giving off big chaotic energy today, apparently.
Chaotic energy.
Oh,
by the way, Zalrok, I did change my alignment to chaotic good. I don't know if you saw that or not, but just so you know.
Oh no. Oh
Chaotic
man.
good is pretty good, I have to admit.
This campaign has an interesting history with chaotic good. So
yes, like a specific person who doesn't follow chaotic good whatsoever.
But as we sit down, I start looking over at Nafara, and I just start like chatting with her. She probably doesn't chat back, but I'm just chatting idly.
As at some point in the conversation, Nefara reaches into her bag and pulls out a scroll fragment and slides it over to Morthos and very quietly says, "I don't think I ever told you why I came back to civilization, did I?"
No, you didn't. Do you feel comfortable sharing that, or would you rather keep it private? Because I can respect that.
There is a pressing matter. You are somewhat aware of it. It has to deal with the cult of Zariel.
Are we whispering because we have a new friend?
I'm speaking in Elvish.
Oh, okay, got it. Don't know Elvish, so.
I thought you always had your comprehend languages.
I always do. So we'll retcon this and we'll say that I had that on.
Okay.
I like logically, Morthos would do that first thing in the morning because there's so many people who don't speak Abyssal or Infernal, which are the 2 extra languages he has, and Celestial. Yeah. He has 3 extra languages. Really weird.
So while they're talking, I'm going to go over to the trader and say, "Hey, you owe me. I want my dues."
Someone's already thinking about money. Yeah, so Nafara and I are chatting. Harafinstan's shaking people down. What is Moloch doing?
Just gonna be scribbling in his journal and kind of like looking at you and pretending that he can hear, like he can understand what is going on, and like nodding his head in understanding.
All right. So, Zelda's.
I want my money.
Hold on one little second, my sorcerer player. Right now, I have to roll up a thing. As I am super unprepared, and I never actually do things correctly because I'm a horrible DM.
While you're prepping that, can I continue the conversation with Morthos?
Go right ahead.
So does comprehend languages allow you, Morthos, to read the scroll or the fragment as well, or
In all
only speak?
honesty, we've been really messing it up, and I realized like a couple weeks ago that we've been really messing it up. Comprehend languages isn't tongues, which is what I thought it was. But I'm gonna assume that like we're probably just gonna continue doing our own homebrew version.
Okay.
Just because it's gonna be like the way this game is set up, it would be really difficult for us to do a lot of the things that we've done if someone can't speak to everyone. So Zal and I will probably have a conversation about that at a later date.
Okay. So the fragment of the text, like the scroll fragment that I passed you, has mention of an item called the Patron's Eye on it, an ancient artifact of power that ends up housing the essence of minor patrons. And Zariel is one of these patrons that can have their power manifested in it. And upon like passing that to you, Nefara just goes like, the cult that we've bumped into possesses this.
Morthos and understandings, his eyes go wide, and he looks over at Nefara, and he's just like,
I'm going to just go. They do not have possession of it, as it's deep within the dungeon.
Oh, okay.
okay, cool.
That everyone should know. That's what I tried to say in the DM, but anyway, just a little bit of clarification.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood that then. So yeah, that's what they're hunting for within the dungeon. I'll put it that way.
So Morthos, upon realizing this, is like, oh, so we need to go. We need to go stop them, like as soon as possible. And Morthos looks over at Nefara and is just like, so do we know anything about what sort of guardians this dungeon has? Anything that we can expect to get either in our way or in their way or in both ways? Probably in both ways.
Unfortunately, the fragment of text that you have is the only thing that survived a caravan that was hit that I received that from.
Cool.
So
yeah.
This is all I have. Also, this is difficult for me. I don't like being around people very much. And I need to emphasize something that I've seen that concerns me. The cult we're going up against is a very powerful group, and I need to know that if it comes down to it, Morthos, that you're comfortable having to take a life.
Morthos looks over at Nefara and is just like, I have killed. I probably will kill in the future. I have killed in the time since we have come to this mysterious place, and I am ready to kill. I hope it doesn't come down to that. I would definitely prefer if it doesn't. Obviously, we all know that I have a history of
except for one dark elf lady.
Yeah, and at this point, out of character, or just to provide some context, out of character, all Nefara has seen of Morthos's actions has been the pacifism and sort of the unwillingness to fight. So this is Nefara wanting reassurance that she's chosen the right people to share this information with.
No, Morthos looks over at Nefari, and then he relays to her the story that was a very rare moment of Morthos being kind of viciously violent. The story that happened the first time the party encountered trolls when we had just started going troll hunting. And Morthos says to her, "It's like there was an incident not too long before we met you where trolls were hunting us down, and they had gotten a few of us injured. We had a few different friends than we do right now. Some of our friends are elsewhere on the continent. But during that moment, I deliberately antagonized one of the trolls that was running away because I knew that we needed to kill it to bring proof to our, not our patrons, given the negative connotation of that word in this campaign, but the people that we were helping. And I and one of my friends decapitated this troll. So I'm ready for violence. It would just be super cool if we could not be violence, but I know that what we're trying to evade is an apocalypse. So I'm ready to fight."
And in the background of all this, Robinson is like only 18. You're holding out on me. What happened? What's been happening with the shipments?
So just out of character, what is this cult that we're supposedly going up against, and why?
So
Zariel, sorry, I've been mispronouncing it.
So for anyone who doesn't know, I'll give this super brief summary. It's this cult of this devil war lady who just really likes fighting, and it's not that she's the BBEG. It's that like the cult around her is the BBEG, and they're up to some shenanigans all over the island that could potentially create an apocalypse, and we're trying to stop that apocalypse.
And have we been hired? Like, or do we get paid for this?
We get paid for quests that inadvertently help us along that route, but we don't get paid for this specific thing yet.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to get paid over here, but apparently there's something that's been interrupting the shipments.
I mean, it's not 18 gold pieces, it's 16 gold pieces that you got.
Right, that's my problem. It needs to be more. Like, what is this?
Well, it's pretty dangerous. In fact, there's an emergency quest that I need you all to do, because out in the north there's been some kind of massive battle that is currently wiping out a village. If you deal with it, we could pay you much more. Get you a magic item or two.
Alright, sounds good. What do you know about this battle?
It's out in the north, and apparently it's a goblin tribe being attacked.
Why can't this GTL clan just be peaceful for once and let me make my gold? I turn to the
It's goblins, not orcs.
goblins.
No.
We're very good at this, guys, I promise.
I turn to Morphos. Looks like we're heading up north. There's been some videos apparently that have been disrupting the trade caravans that have been hurting our influx of goods. We need all the goods we can get.
There were Morthos looks over her and sons like there were some interesting words there, namely our shipments. But I do agree with you. And then I look over at Nefaria and I look over at her new friend and I'm just like, hey. So in order to catch the two of them up because they were gone, it's like we helped out a good number of tribes up north. Nefaria was there for the last little bit of our adventure. But looks like we're heading up north. If you guys want to join, do you want to come with us? More adventures?
What's the pay?
We're a bunch of capitalists. Zal, do we know what the pay is?
The pay is. Let's see. I will roll it up right now.
1,500 Orthos.
No.
Moloch doesn't save greenskins for no money.
That's oddly racist.
Hold on.
I mean, they're just orcs. And goblins.
No, it's goblins. I said they were goblins. Goblins are completely different.
Whatever, they're all the same to me.
No, what?
Nifar pockets the piece of scroll again and then says, "As long as I can hunt and get some food along the way, I'll tag along."
That is 50 platinum.
So 500 gold. All right. Deal. Let's go.
All right, let's go let's go save these orcish goblins.
Goblins are not.
Morthos is ready to go make some new friends or save some old ones, but we didn't encounter any goblins when we were up north last time, so these are probably new friends.
All right, so the village is like around here, which is around like 6 miles. And because you guys have a ranger, this will take no time at all. Or how long would it take 6 miles? I don't know, especially on mountainous paths.
It'd
can
take
walk.
like 2 hours. If it were up a mountain, it'd probably take like 2 hours at least.
Difficult terrain is negated with me though, so
You can walk 30 miles in a day, so whatever. 6 miles isn't that far.
yeah, that's like
a couple hours.
Yeah.
6 miles, a couple hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't take any more. Like assuming you're not trying to sprint the whole way there, it should only take you like
I think you walk
probably
at
2
like 4
hours.
miles an hour. Like if a brisk walk is 4 miles an hour, I think.
So yeah, like an hour and a half.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. About to say, it'd be mighty weak that if it took us.
Plus for hail adventurers.
Yeah. Along the
make it 50 platinum.
Don't you guys want to get some like health potions or something before you go?
That'd be good if I had money, but
I have 100 gold, and as always, I'm ready to spend it on potions. I have 6 potions of healing. There's a lot of us today. There's 4 of us here. I'll give 2 to the berserker, to the berserker, and then I'll give 1 to everyone else, myself included.
I already have 3 Morthos. I'm
okay,
fine.
well then I'll give 2 to me, and then
Moloch thanks you.
cool, and I'll mark that I have 2 health potions on my inventory.
Also, I have enough ingredients to attempt to make a potion with my herbalism kit, so I would like to do that.
All right. Roll. That would be a DC 15 herbalism kit.
Okay. And I do not succeed on that one.
No, you do not.
Darn. Well, there goes my ingredients.
I mean, it's over 10, so I'm going to say that because it was 10 and not like less than 10, you at least, instead of, you make at least a 1d4 plus your wisdom mod potion.
Okay, a 1. Hold up.
It's basically a healing word, but a potion.
Yeah. 1d4 plus Wismod. Potion. Cool. Works for me.
Alright. And now it's up for adventure. And then, after all those hours, you...
Can I forage along the way as well?
Yes. That requires a survival check.
No, that's a nat 20.
You find everything you could. Basically, you find, like, a valley while you're traveling. It has all the herbs you need to make, like, 5 potions or anything you want, really.
Alright, good to know. There we go. 5 potions worth of herbs. Alright, cool.
Because that's 20.
Yeah. Alright. And that's all the side stuff I do on the way there.
Alright. And, so you, guys, everyone gets to copy. And, okay, so by the time you guys get over to everything, there. Alright, so while everyone is traveling, you all happen to find pretty much. So within, like, I'm trying to describe this in my head, but it's really hard. You guys. So everyone basically notices, with even without a perception check, that there's smoke billowing over. It reeks of death, and you find an entire that the goblin village has already been destroyed. You see your old foe, Verhunder's Hewn, really injured, but at the same time, you also see her guards are dead, and you see shadows of old allies.
Are we? Do you want us to? Are we able to do something before we do the combat stuff, or are you just getting us ready for combat?
When you get within eyesight of the shadows.
What village is this? Also,
It's a goblin village of totally dead goblins. I cannot tell you the name of the village.
wouldn't I know since I'm from the north?
Well, you know that goblin villages like to move around, and they're basically like nomads, similar to the centaurs, because they like to go around the place and not necessarily be on the same place for too long.
So would I know this particular what is the term? Hal? I think is what they call it in for nomadic tribes.
Yes.
Hmm?
The booyah.
The booyah.
Yes.
So there's a did you say a woman that's like hurt? And
There is a dark elf fiend warlock right in front of you who's severely injured, and in front of her is a shadow of an elf rogue, a bugbear paladin, a warforged spore druid, and I'm hearing an echo somewhere. And a human barbarian. Totem barbarian. And the shadow voices are all merged into one thing. Ah, there you are. Now we can deal with you and the failure at once. 2 birds with 1 stone.
So Moloch looks over his shoulder and says, there's four birds.
I look at her and say, is there really any need for this violence? I mean, what are you aiming for here?
We were sent to deal with the failure. And we also will deal with you.
Oh, okay.
Your deaths will serve Zeri.
Morthos looks over at the Minotaur and is just like, yeah, this is an old enemy. I have a feeling we're not gonna be able to talk our way out of this scenario, guys.
This is Morphos's best friend.
I look over at the newcomer to our party and I'm like, that is not my best friend. I hate her. And every time she sees me, she tries to set me on fire.
That's the definition of not a good friend.
Not friendship goals, not squad goals.
All right.
Fire and rainbows.
Alright, everyone.
Hold up, I'm doing something for flavor here. Oh, never mind. I was just doing a perception roll to see if I notice whether or not they are actively trying to kill the warlock. Apparently, I didn't.
You don't put it said. Alright. Roll initiative.
Oh.
Orthos with that squad goals. You actually have to click your token.
I always forget this. My bad.
Don't you love it when the talkative bard gets the highest initiative roll?
I always forget how to do the initiative roll on this. You'll have to forgive me.
I can add ya. Wait. Raffenson?
Yeah, sorry, I had to tend to the dogs.
No worries.
I thought Chrissy played in this campaign. No?
She is. She's the Triton right here.
Oh. Okay.
So, are you sure we can't negotiate this out, Devil Lady?
She's helping you.
I look over at Harafinson and I'm just like, I have a feeling she's gonna need our help on this one. And it looks to me like the creepy shadow people are probably our bigger problem right now. Yeah.
Can we not placate the shadow? Who are these shadow people?
Servants of Zariel, apparently.
Hey,
Yes.
Zariel. Deal?
No, they will not. I don't know why you want to be friends with Zariel.
Well, we're supposed to be friends with everyone, right? So that's the ultimate in friendship.
No. Alright, now I have to roll for Hunter's Hewn. And of course, everyone else.
So is Christy in the? Are we gonna RP Christy's character being in the fight?
She's not going to be in the fight. I'm just having her initiative there so that when she does join, she can be in the game.
Cool, got it.
It basically is a temporary placeholder until she gets here.
I don't see why we need to fight Zariel. I mean, we
because
can all just be friends.
she's the bad guy and you're the good guys.
I mean, bad, good. It's all a matter of perspective, right?
I'm gonna give up trying to reason with Sorcerer now. It's a waste of time.
It's entirely possible some of us will die and have to roll up new characters given the nature of this fight. So, also, you just got the highest initiative.
I know.
Of course you did. It's awful.
If I die in my first combat, in my first game, I'm gonna be deeply upset.
You'll know how I feel from the first campaign we did together, so it's okay.
Did you die the first time?
Yeah,
No.
he did.
It was technically the second, but it was only the second because we had the world crashed when we when we tried to go to the second area. The map exploded.
Right.
So we changed it early, but it was the first encounter.
All right. So,
How are we handling that 3-way tie on the 15?
Whoever has the highest dexterity.
I don't think any of them will beat me because I've got a 5 on my dex mod.
There you go.
Yay. Anything to go slightly ahead of other people in combat. Especially the enemies.
The Shadow Barbarian will... The Shadow Barbarian will go. Karsus says nothing's a waste of time if you believe. Yeah, but Karsus, I give up trying to argue with Sorcerer all the time. It's fine. Anyway,
I just friends with Zariel. Is that so bad?
I don't think you should be friends with Zariel because that's a bad idea. She wants you dead.
Why?
Because you're in the way of her plans. This is how this works.
What are our plans?
I thought this was
I actually don't know.
already explained within the game.
No, actually, I don't know what her plans are other than to come into the world. Is that it? I don't know her character.
Zariel's whole thing is war and bloodshed. During her entire in canon, her entire thing. So in canonical D&D, her entire thing was that she was an angel who thought the blood war was going too slowly, so she wanted to speed it up. Her whole thing is fighting and killing even before she became recognized as a canon baddie. So it's not good. Whatever her plans are, not fun.
Alright, so the barbarian rages, and they're an eagle totem spirit. So the barbarian shadow will dash straight towards the first target that she sees, which is her Hunter's Hewn over there. And then, of course, great big Great Axe. And lucky for Verhundress, her AC is higher than that attack roll. So that was a miss.
So how badly does the party want to save the person that's being hurt?
Not very bad.
Depends on the party.
I know, that's why I'm asking the party.
Yeah.
I could care less, really.
Nefara just does a shoulder shrug that's like the... I don't know.
She's kind of irredeemable, but it would be good to have one more person over there who's alive and can be the focus of their attacks. Also, I can shoot spells from just very far away. So every person that's alive means that I can like back up and shoot, but also they have 2 people who can fire back pretty far too.
So she's basically just neutral to to you people.
Right now, yeah, until we talk to her and until we're just like, yeah, for right now we're gonna set aside our differences if that's what happens. On my turn, I'll do Taki Taki, and if Harafinston wants to do Taki Taki, Harafinston also has a high charisma. So
It is your turn.
So I'm going to look over at Zahundra. Also, we all know that I can't say fantasy names, so if I mispronounce it, I'm sorry. How do you say her name?
Verhundras Q.
I look over at Verhundras.
No.
And I, like, before I do anything else, I shout out to her and I'm just like, hey, would you like to not die?
Why, yes, death would be terribly inconvenient. In fact, I will give you the location of the patron's eye if you help me with these shadow bastards.
I like listen to that and I'm just like, and I just like do some like mental calculations. I'm just like, okay, so that means that we should probably not let her die. And then I shout out one more thing. If we fight the enemies, will you not attack us when this is over? At least for right now.
You have a deal, Bard.
Cool. And then I aim an Eldritch Blast over at the barbarian that just took a swing at her. That probably doesn't hit. Even barbarians have higher AC than that.
I can allow you to
Ooh.
bardic inspiration yourself and roll that as like a pre-done if you want to.
Nah, I'm good. I have 3 bardic inspirations, and we're fighting PCs, so I have a feeling I'm gonna need to use them to heal my friends. I'm fine with that missing.
All right. Well, that was a miss anyway. Yes.
Yeah.
So it is now the Shadow Elf's turn. So you all know that she was there, but you know, like boast. Can't even reach you. But let's see. Even within 35. Let's see, what do I want to do with a Shadow Elfie? There's a lot of things I can do.
I can Rhyme read.
Let's see. Do I not have... No, I did not. Okay. Alright, cool. Elfie will short bow against the Bard.
That's a hit, fam. I hate it. Ouch.
And, let's see,
And the bar will be up.
what does dash do? Does it double your speed for a turn?
You
It
get to use
doubles
double
your-
your movement. So like
yeah,
if you
but you also don't get to attack.
well no, so rogues get dash as a bonus action.
Dang it.
So
Yes.
yeah. She can is this a wood elf rogue?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's
it's
up to
70
7.
feet.
Yeah, that's up to 70 units.
So, she's gonna go all the way over. Let's see where. Over there. And, it is now the evil paladin's turn.
Why does the paladin have to be evil? We can work things out.
Because it's, the evil paladin.
X is X because it's X.
The evil paladin has at least 30. So therefore, let's see. Okay, that makes sense. I never actually added more spells, but that's okay. Whatever. I'll go over to Verhunter's Hewn over here, and then try attacking with a great sword. What's a hit? That's 10 damage. Verhunter's Hewn is severely wounded from that attack. But maybe Nefara can do something.
Nefara is very worried about the bow, the rogue. So Nefara is gonna move down and just shout "Danger!" as she moves down towards it. And also, I am going to also utter, "My arrows will find their mark," and activate Hunter's Mark on the rogue. And I'm gonna take a bow shot with my longbow at that rogue. That'll be
Alright.
Is that a hit?
Yes.
And then the Hunter's Mark damage, which I need to roll a d6 for that.
Actually, just you could just click Hunter's Mark because you already did that.
Oh, I did. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I thought I was okay. Yeah. So do you want me to re-roll it then, or just take that damage that I already rolled?
You could just get the damage that you already rolled.
Okay. So that'll be 13 total for piercing, and then 35. These are 5-unit blocks, right?
Yes.
Okay. There we are. And that'll be Nefara's turn.
Alright. That's it. Okay, so the shadow being is like half gone, but not out yet. And Verhunter's Hewn, she's disengaging like a smart person would. Because why not? And she's gonna get over here. And because she cannot. And then let's see, what's a really good spell that warlocks have that help out damage output?
If you disengage, they can't attack anyway.
I know, but you can still do a bonus action spell.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, I never actually added a bonus action spell. Oops. Actually, that's a good thing, because they made this character for, like, being crazily high damage and charismatic. That's her turn. And now it is the, evil, Warforged's turn. and the evil enthrall. And they will... She will symbiotic entity. And then...
Why can't we all just be friends?
I don't know. There's only the amazing amounts of possible dying.
I mean, if they want to start wars, we can help them with that.
That's... What? God damn it. Alright, oh, cool. I'm sorry, Barbarian. Have a nice knife.
That would miss.
Okay. A nice knife just rushes past the entire party and explodes in the distance. And it's now Molok's turn.
Pretty nice.
Okay. All right, so Molok is going to say over his shoulder, I'm going to help the elf, and I'm going to frenzy rage and then dash down with my horns and attack the elven whatever hunter, I guess.
It's a rogue.
Right. So because I'm a minotaur, I get to attack even if I dash.
Yep.
And I frenzied, so I get 2 attacks.
Yep. That's a miss. That's a hit.
All right. Oh, I forgot to hit the rage. So rage is another 2 on top of that, right? 9, 10, 11.
You cleave the great axe through the shadow.
Like it doesn't do any damage, or yeah.
It does quite a bit of damage, but she's still whole and corporeal. It's just heavily damaged now.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Alright. Just in case Odilon isn't here, we'll skip. And, Ravinston, do a thing. Hello?
Callan?
We lost Callan?
Apparently.
Callan has muted herself, so give her a
Sorry.
second.
Oh, there. Okay.
Dog's climbing upstairs. Alright. So, I'm going to attack, I guess, the closest thing. And I'm going to hit it with a fireball.
You don't have Fireball. You have Scorching Ray, which means you can hit 3 targets.
Just kill the paladin. Or the druid, because they can heal.
Kill the
Sure.
healer first.
Always kill the healer first.
I'll throw a fireball at the healer.
You don't have Fireball. You have Firebolt. Also, I said you had Scorching Ray. Also,
Oh.
Alright, roll for damage.
Who were you attacking?
The healer. Druid.
Oh.
And it hits.
Please tell me we're not all magic users except for me, right?
right
We have
now
the
we have the ranger who can use magic. We have you. If Chrissy is able to make it tonight, we'll have Chrissy, who's a fighter.
Oh, that would be nice.
Alright, so you did like a little bit of burning damage. It wasn't a lot. And they just look at the little tiny burn mark you did and just shake their head, basically mocking you a little bit.
It was a beautiful fireball. What can I say? I
You
was
don't
in
have.
first.
I keep saying you don't have fire. You have fire bolts.
She's doing it to annoy you at this point.
Obviously, which annoys me to no end. Alright, is that your turn? Because I know you have meta magic that you almost never use.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'll use it next turn, I guess.
Alright. It is now the barbarian's turn, and they are going to go.
I'm gonna go cleave them some sorcerer.
Um,
I'm the best.
I mean, I really want to, because the barbarian as a totem, as an eagle totem, has dash as a bonus action.
Why would the barbarian want to attack me? I'm nice.
Because you're the healer. Remember?
Yeah, you're the healer.
Us barbarians always all think the same. Kill the healer first.
Kill the healer first.
No, that's Morphos.
No, you're the healer. It's fine.
No, I point to Morphos and say, no, attack him. He's
Great axe to the face.
Damn it.
Hey, you have a reaction to reduce damage.
Yeah, I can call the divine will of the gods.
No, that's actually your giant racial.
Where was it?
That's 1d12 plus 3.
Alright. So 1d12 plus 3.
So, you only take 4 damage from that. But, now you don't have it again, because it's, her long rest. And, that is Morthos' turn.
Morthos, not very much not liking where this is going, and also annoyed that he has to do this, is going to use a Cure Wounds on Evil Witch Lady.
No,
I'm not even gonna try to say the name.
No.
Don't waste.
She is dying, y'all.
Well,
let her die.
So what?
Oh my goodness.
We have a reason. You can just call her Soldak.
One of us would have to have Speak with the Dead, and I am asking out of character, does one of us have Speak with the Dead?
I'll speak to her corpse. It's fine.
That's not how that works, fam. I look over at assuming that this is happening like in game. I look over at the Minotaur and I'm like, I appreciate you and all you've done to murder the rogue, but it's not how that works.
Anytime.
Do I really want to do this? I don't really want to do this, but I kind of have to.
Why don't you just give her a potion?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. I hand Zahundra one of my 2 potions, and I'm not a fan of that shit either.
Wait,
but
money.
What?
You're basically giving her money. We could sell those potions.
Look, the potions do not matter more than a life, and Jesus. All right, I really wish that there was more room on this map because I am just like, oh man, I don't like any of the shit that's going on over here.
That barbarian is going to chew through that sorcerer, and you're next.
That's the reason I'm leaving. I'm not actually leaving the fight, but you see, your boy has spell sniper. So, dang, giving a potion was an action, so I can't do my Eldritch Blast,
All the
but
people.
I can be far away.
But you have a bardic inspiration.
I know, which I'm about to give. I need to see how far I am from
Give it to me.
the big cowboy. Because I want to give it to the big cowboy, but also I don't know how to make a line. So if someone can make a line and show me, that would be great. I also don't know what the distance is on bardic inspiration.
30 feet.
There's Jesus, even if it was affected by spell sniper. Okay, so wait, if I'm back here, which is where I was before, 2, 4, still too far away. Okay, well, I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration.
It's 60 feet.
Oh, it's 60 feet? Cool. Before I move, I do my bardic inspiration. I give it to our friend the cow, and I'm just like, hey Moloch, you're the best, buddy. And then I play a little ditty on my musical instrument, and you get 1d6. And then I'm gonna do what bards do and run.
But when I'm done with the bard, I'm coming for you for calling me a cow.
You're the best. I said that far more loudly than anything else. Apparently you're just forgetting about that, but okay. There. Also, just so people know, if anyone needs help and they get an attack, I can do a thing. I'm gonna save it. I really want to save it, but I can do it. So yeah,
All right.
that's my turn. Bye.
All right. So now it's the Shadow Elfie's turn. And prepare to have a bad time. Level of bad times. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that she has Assassinate, and because she goes before the Barbarian, she has advantage on attack rolls. Cool.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
I'm
It's
pretty sure
Assassinate.
that's not how that works. I think it's only on the first turn.
I turn over to Morphos and I said, "Yeah, I'm starting to
No,
think we should
Assassinate says you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat. Oh yeah.
But he's taking a turn, so.
Yeah, so it's already too late. Damn it. The DM is fucking the game over, but whatever.
Stop trying to kill me.
But I love killing you. It's fun. It's fun.
I turn to I say,
Right
hey,
here.
we should go.
Yeah, that misses.
So, you basically dodge out of the way of this.
I nimble toes it out of there.
And, yeah. It is now the, Paladin's turn. And the evil Paladin will... Let's see. What do I want the evil Paladin to do? A lot of things I want people to do. So basically, basically you see the paladin, the shadow paladin concentrating, and then 30.
That's why you always kill the healer first.
You see a. So basically, within like.
Oh, it's looking bad for you, Luciano.
Basically, here you see a copy of the paladin up here. You don't know why, but it's very similar in appearance to each other. And then the paladin will... Let's see, I need to do... Oh yeah. Looks like it's over. Because the paladin will attack with his greatsword against Verhundra's human.
It misses badly.
Nope, that's a hit.
With a nat 1?
No, because it's on advantage.
Oh.
As you can see, it's grayed out.
Oh, why does he get advantage?
Because of a thing.
Oh, okay. It's a thing. Because of a thing. That healing potion will never get used. Sorry, I failed you.
Oh, but it's okay, because he's just takes massive damage, but she's still up for some strange reason. And now, it's Nefara's turn. Nefara, do a thing.
Moloch, you got that. And I'm
Yeah.
going to move right up into range of the barbarian here. And question, because we walked in on a fight before, is the barbarian at max health currently? I only need to know this because I have Colossus Slayer, which on Colossus Slayer, creatures take an extra d8 of damage if they're below their hit point maximum. So, is it at its hit point maximum?
It is.
Okay. Well, regardless, Nefara is going to pull out both short swords and take a nice big healthy swing with one at the barbarian.
Nice.
That's a hit. Alright, now it has damage, so now you can add the other attack.
Yep, so now I'm going to take the other hand with the other short sword and swing a nice other healthy attack there. Is that a hit?
Yes.
Okay, so there's the damage from that, and then I need to add a d8. So that's 12 damage on both of those.
You can actually add that into all your sword damages.
Where do I do that at?
That would be in spells and attacks. Attacks and spell casting. So
Okay.
add that to your weapons. And then check it on and off if a creature has been damaged before.
Okay. Because this is a Colossus Slayer, it's not a spell. That's the only reason why. Would I have to go back through at some point and do that as a spell? Because Colossus Slayer is just a class perk at level 3.
Yeah, it's a class perk, it's not a spell. So it just procs as long as the condition is met. Is that
right.
all you're doing?
Yeah, so I'm going to take both of those attacks, and then, that's my action, so I don't really have anything else to do.
Alright, now it's Verhundra's Hume's turn, and she has to do a thing or die horribly. You know, I just forgot I had to do everything with disadvantage. Yeah. She is going to try and let's see. What is the one for this? Radius. Ooh. Okay. Well, she's going to Flame Strike over here, which will engulf Paladin. And he has to do a dexterity saving throw. And of course, that's half damage. That's on disadvantage because sunlight sensitivity on all shadows. And that's a fail. You see the paladin just get engulfed in a radiantly flaming pillar 40 feet high. But unfortunately still up, but extremely injured.
I do a thing. I have an ability. I have the Dirige thing. I use it in my bardic. Yes. I have used it in the past. I prefer not to use it. I definitely don't like using it on her, but it works for all damage. She can roll actually I think I roll a d6 and then she gets hit points back. Based off of that. That's 1 hit point, but it does 1 extra damage, and she gets 1 extra hit point, which means she probably has like 2, but it's better than nothing.
I had accidentally messed up there, but it's fine. Alright. I have to make sure to use the Dark One's own luck whenever I do something. Also, the Fiendish Resilience, but I always forget about that. Alright. You see that because of the Dirge as well as the Flaming Pillar of Death, you see that, the enemy Shadow Paladin is extremely injured, but he's still up, unfortunately. But easily taken care of by anyone else who wants to do something. And now it is the enemy druid's turn, who is going to go and let's see. Okay. So 2 spaces. We'll go over there, and then the enemy will try. Let's see what the. I'm gonna try a chill touch. Let's see, how far away is the bard?
The bard might be far enough, but probably not, given that most touch spells have like 60 feet.
What are you talking about? Chill touch is 120 feet.
That's a miss, fam. That's just barely. Oh man, that was really close. I have a 14 armor class.
Alright, well, when that chill touch misses, it is now Molok's turn. Hold up, do a thing.
All right, so I'm gonna bat the rapier aside, and with an evil laugh, I'm going to moo and attack twice with my great axe.
So he is a cow.
He's a minotaur.
Oh shit.
That's a super hit. Oh,
I did not just come in to say oh shit. I was coming in to say that we're just a very racist campaign, which is true. But wow.
Hey.
All right. Cool. So now there is there was a thing.
A gaping hole. There's a gaping hole where the rogue was. Is he dead?
Hold on.
He's gotta be dead.
Hold on. Because on chaotic roll, there's a very special thing that happens whenever someone gets critical hit.
Oh, nice.
It's called.
How did my
critical
critical
hit.
do less damage than the regular damage? That's weird.
I don't know.
Right?
Unfortunate.
I don't think it rolled the. This is 9 plus 5, so that would be. Yeah, I don't think it did the critical. I think you just double that.
All right, so that roll was pretty bad, but whatever. So basically, on your first attack, actually, you didn't even need to attack twice because the first attack murdered it anyway.
Oh, good.
So yeah,
We're having rogue tonight.
no, because it just vanishes into dust.
All right, and then on my movement, then I'm going to rush towards the druid. So I'm on. Can't quite make it, but be close.
The rogue has been yeeted.
From existence.
Basically, the shadow gets from your attack. It's pushed 5 feet, falls into the ground, and vanishes into dust.
That was 47 damage. Love it.
So the Jedi does fit here.
Yeah.
We got rid of the rogue, and the only thing the rogue could do was damage me once. I am very happy about this. I was thinking that the rogue was gonna be like the biggest problem, and the rogue was the first one to get yeeted. We're good, guys.
Alright, now, if Odin was here, she'd have her turn, and now Seraphim's turn. So that's 2 turns that Odin needs to do. I'm keeping track of this, guys.
I'm gonna run, what is it, 3 square? Yeah. I'm gonna run up here.
If you run, you get an opportunity attack against you. Twice.
I'm gonna run over here. No. Okay,
Just stay where you are. Attack the barbarian.
If you want to run, you should use disengage, but that's going to get rid of a spell slot for it. Or sorry, get rid of your attack action for you. But so if you're really wanting to run, take disengage as your action. But otherwise, you might want to stay your ground and fight.
So wait, okay, Zal, I have a question. Does the paladin's shadow thingy also get an attack? Because does the paladin have reach?
so I'm going to use a spell called Scorching Fireball.
You use it 3 times, and you already got a critical fail. Also, here's the thing. You can't use ranged attacks when enemies are 5 feet within your range.
What? That makes no sense. Okay, fine.
If they're ranged spell attacks and not touch spells, you have to be far away from them to do it, unless you have Warcaster.
I thought you can, but you'd be making it at disadvantage, you know?
Yeah, like I thought that was the same thing with like bows and stuff. Like it's a disadvantage close range.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. So
your 19 would have to be rerolled again.
Yes, and that one isn't. Actually, I could always just use that 9, so...
Yeah.
do, like, 2 more attacks? Whoa.
You're better
One
off
more
making a touch
attack with
attack.
this- with disadvantage.
Wait, so that, and then that?
Oh.
Well, the crit
Okay.
never happens. So
But-
you missed 3 times and got a critical miss. Let's see what happens.
Bad sorcerer.
Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
Okay, but if it has to hit anyone, can it at least hit Morphos?
So you hurl your spellcasting focus in a random direction that lads 10 feet away. 1d4. 1 is this way. 2 is that way. 3 is that way. 4 is that way. 1d4, let's go.
Oh no, that was the worst one it could have gone. It hit the paladin in the face. I mean, we could say that did damage to the paladin, and the paladin's also been yeeted, which would be fine, but we're not going to say that.
No, it just lands in front of the paladin. It's just staring at it. But you can't do anything, because it's not his turn. And now it's the barbarian's turn. And the barbarian, sensing a threat behind her, attacks Nefara. Because that's a thing in D&D for some stupid reason. There's no such thing as spacing rules in 4E. Also, this is reckless attack, but it just cancels out. Because of course it does.
So the barbarian reckless attacked?
Yes, it's reckless attacking, but it cancels out, because of course it does.
That's actually a miss. I have 16 as my AC.
Alright. Well, if you attack the barbarian on your turn, you'll have advantage.
Alright, good enough.
And Morphos, it's your turn.
Morthos is gonna try to delete the Shadow Paladin. Gonna hurl an Eldritch Blast over at the Shadow Paladin. Just gonna try to yeet him out of existence. That did not miss, or that did not hit. And then I have one more Bardic Inspiration. Jesus. All right. Let me see who all is within range. I know that our good friend Moloch still has it. I'm gonna give it to Callan. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Callan. That's my final Bardic Inspiration. That's 1d6 whenever you need it most, buddy. And the reality is, since you don't have your spellcasting focus, you need it most right now. So,
Nefar, did you say your AC is 16?
Yeah, my AC is 16.
Oh, then that would hit.
Yeah, because
that would have been a
ties.
hit.
I thought ties go to the block. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
Nope. Alright, well,
Roll the
that.
damage. Yeah.
Did.
12. Okay, I'll make sure I'm keeping track of that.
I'm not trying to kill you or anything.
No, that's all right. That's a misunderstanding on my part.
And then I've done an attack and a bonus action. My attack missed, and I'm gonna just move over here. And that's gonna be it. That's my turn. Someone please delete the Shadow Paladin.
Alright, well, the elf is yeeted, and Paladin is still up. And Paladin will change targets. Well, no it won't. Why would I say that when I could just yeet this everyone's most hated character from existence?
Honestly, yeet her, because like right now I can't do anything. The only reason I would try to stop you from eating her is in character. If you can delete her, do it, fam.
You're
Can
so
I-
vicious. Can you what?
Can I attack her?
I mean, she'll give you precious information if she lives.
Oh, I have mind read it. It'll be fine.
That's not how that works.
Detect thoughts doesn't allow you to mind read. It's not how that works. Alright, well anyway. He will try attacking with the great axe, but on normal, because even though he has advantage, sunlight sensitivity cancels it all out. And that's a miss, fam.
Why did it roll damage before?
Because the 12 was the great axe of
The 12 was for the
Barbarian.
hit. Yeah, the
Oh,
12 was for the
okay.
hit for me that I mistook. My bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, that was my bad. I missed.
And Nefara, do a thing.
Double swinging at that barbarian right in front of my face.
And it's
So-
damage, so I guess we're 1d8 too.
Nice.
That's a crit.
Go ahead and roll the effect for the crit while I.
You get. Oh, nice. The target is pushed back 5 feet and falls prone.
What direction is back in this context?
Like into the sorcerer, but there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
It would technically go over here or here.
Oh, okay, got it. Cool, thanks.
So
Make
the
it near
first,
Moloch.
so the first attack sends her prone, and then the second attack. Well, I'm not going to give you a free disadvantage attack on that, but roll your damage anyway. Plus your 2d8. Actually, no, because one of them is an act. But you still get like another 1d8 because the first one was a crit. Crit affects all damage.
Man, even with that damage, even with the barbarians like damage resistance, have we yeeted the berserker?
Well, let's see. The barbarian is in rage.
So yeah, like it does.
It's
It does
all
half.
half damage. So what's 8 plus 5 divided by 2?
That's 7. No, rounded down. That's 6.
And 9 rounded down.
4.
And all this extra damage is not rounded down because it's just a special ability kind of thing. So that's.
And the barbarian was
13.
already damaged. Wow.
Oh, also, I forgot to specify. I can move my mark too when the person dies, and I would have. Is it too late for me to have moved my mark to the barbarian?
I'll allow it.
Oh
Okay.
man.
So then that's 2 hunter's marks as well.
Well, the first hunter's mark is what murders it.
So, yeah. I'm a little damage monkey.
Wow. Just in one round we deleted half of the enemies.
What was that about needing to reroll characters more, folks?
I mean, look, I'm happy that I was wrong. Like, I didn't want to be right. I was just realistic. This, like, fighting player characters is not at all like fighting monsters. Player characters have wacky abilities, and only boss monsters normally have wacky abilities. We're fighting 4 bosses, and we deleted half of them.
Even boss monsters in 5e, the monsters are, like, nerfed.
That's true.
Compared to, like, you have to put them like a CR 1 or 2 above to get like a really deadly challenge.
Yeah.
I still have movement, and then my movement's going to be closing the gap on the druid after that.
All right.
Should have killed the paladin.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Druid is a spores druid. So roll a Constitution saving throw. Yep, that works out. Alright,
Ranger's like, bitch, please.
if for Hunter's Hewn, stats a ton, and that means I can read 2 character sheets. And let's see. Well, let's see. What do I want to do, and what is this range? Well, I wish you never went into range, but I hate that I have a ton of high damage spells. Let's see, what is this one? Well, maybe I can... Let's see. Oh yeah, this is... Wait. Verhunder's Hewn will target this way, using Burning Hands as a... As a... Oh, well that's 16, because she has fire as a specifics feat. Let's see, and it's a dexterity saving throw for the paladin to deal with. Which is DC 17. Disadvantage. Oh. He saves, but no. Even with... Wait. Is burning... I actually have to read that Burning Hands because sometimes I forget.
Do you have damage?
I think it might be half, but I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Yes, half damage. Alright, the shadow burns into ashes.
Both of them, or just the shadow?
The shadow paladin. And then when I'm hearing an echo and I don't know why.
The druid has been pretty much useless this whole battle.
And then with the destruction of the paladin, well, that's when Verhunder's Hewn gets a massive amounts of HP back. Because, you know, Dark One's Blessing.
Okay, I'm not sure about her getting this much HP, guys. Maybe we should knock it down a little bit.
Don't attack unless we've been attacked first. We made a deal. We're gonna stick with it. And if she attacks us first, this is not a good situation for her. She might attack us. She's been known to do dumb things before. But don't let her do it justifiably.
You bards and your freaking morality.
Says the person who's somehow chaotic good and yet makes a liar out of yourself every single game.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You two just like fighting each other.
Oh yeah, that was like double the damage. Whatever. Alright, the paladin has been yeeted from existence. So now you have just the one. And it is now the druid's turn, and the enemy druid, and of course I can just eat that character sheet. The enemy druid has... Unfortunately, when Jamie spec'd this character, they never actually added Shillelagh, which would have been amazing.
So what you're saying is what's unfortunate for Jamie is actually really good for us. Got it.
Yes. Because then I would have been able to add the massive amount of wisdom to the damage that I'm not even may possibly be able to do. But whatever. Going to try attacking the elf and hits on a disadvantage roll.
Oh, good. I was worried about that elf getting too much health.
Dealing 7
thinking-
damage.
Parathinson, you're thinking of the other elf.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Why can't you attack the other elf? Come on. We need to make our enemies useful to us.
Alright. Navarro took 7 damage. I assume they already added that in?
Yeah, I went ahead and knocked my hit points down.
Okay. I was weirded out for a second. And, let's see, is there anything else? Nope. Alright. It is Moloch. Moloch, do a thing.
All right, so I'm going to step up and attack him twice.
That's miss. That's miss.
Remember, you have the
I'm gonna
dice.
use the bardic. Yeah, I'm gonna use the bardic on the first one there.
Well, the first one became a hit. 8 damage.
So 8 damage, and I'm also gonna use my gore. So they have to make a strength saving throw. Hold on one second. I'll have to look up how. So it's 8 plus your proficiency bonus, which is 2, plus your strength modifier is 5. So it has to make a DC 15 saving throw.
Alright, this is on disadvantage. Completely fails this.
Okay, so
Minotaurs are really, really good barbarians.
I push it up to 10. So I push it 10 feet away from me with my horns.
I assume this way.
Yeah, backwards. Yeah.
Boop and boop. Oh, that allows Nafara to get an opportunity attack, right?
I was just about to ask about that. Do I get an opportunity attack on that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that. I don't think so, because you'd have to they have to make a decision to, but the DM could say host rule it or whatever. So that'd be kind of cool.
Isn't it normally
Because
on
of-
forced movement you don't get a top opportunity?
Yeah,
attack?
that's enforced movement, so I
Yeah, I
have
don't
to
think so.
say no.
Aw, shame.
It's too bad.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Alright. Whistler's not getting a lot of time, but then again, we barely didn't even need Odin, so this is fine. Avinson, do a thing.
Can I turn to the shadow and negotiate and say, look, we killed all your other friends. Just come with us.
All Mazutai was there.
Oh, come on now. If your other friends are dead, we can do more havoc together.
We are all what? I'll return your shadows.
Alright, good. Go away.
Just grab your spell totem or whatever you dropped.
Yeah, your spell focus. Probably should go get it.
Alright, Okay, so I still attack her, I assume.
You can't attack and you don't have this arcane focus.
But I thought how did I drop that?
It was when you did the scorching ray and you got
Critical
that
fail.
nat 1. That
Oh.
was the consequence.
Okay, then I just pick it up.
Well, you have to go over there. You have to go move.
Here?
No, over here.
Oh.
Just to move on top of the dark elf. Just to sit on her.
Alright, so there, and I pick up the spell book.
Your
And,
arcane focus, okay?
and now can I attack, or is that take an action?
Yes, you can.
Alright, let's use Scorching Ray.
Remember, Fan, you attack 3 times with that. So 2 more times.
There we go.
Alright, let's see. The first one hits, and the third one hits. The other Scorching Ray just flies away because it misses completely.
Alright, so...
Roll damage.
1 more damage.
Yeah, there.
So that is a total of 15.
Mm.
The shadow still stands.
Stupid shadows.
Oh yes, and because... Oh hey, Raffenston. Do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
How many reactions can you do? Because didn't you already do... Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, a reaction is at least
That doesn't
every...
matter.
I thought it was only like once per round, and I'm pretty sure you already did it, but it's fine because Harafinston got a nat 20.
What? Yeah, that's actually fine.
Hey, sorry. Can't hit me.
Alright, Morthos, do a thing.
Morthos is gonna stay exactly where he is, and he's gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at the druid. Obviously, he's gonna be like, "I'm sorry, I got to do this," and misses.
That's a miss.
Just yep. Apparently, I can inspire my friends today. I can help people heal 1 hit point, but if I try to do anything else, it's not gonna work.
Alright, Nefar, do a thing.
Do you have a vicious mockery?
No, he yeeted it because he didn't like it.
So I'm gonna
like the best spell.
It's dumb.
I'm gonna close the gap. I'm gonna move my mark because the person died again, so I'm moving it to the alive druid that's left. And Nefar's just gonna go vicious double attack again. The short swords.
That's hit.
Okay. And then
Actually, you don't even have to do the Colossus Slayer whatsoever.
okay. Also my hunter's marks.
You don't even need to use that, because after your second attack, regardless of Colossus Slayer, the Shadow Druid is yeeted from existence, disappearing into smoke.
And now all that's left is the evil warlock lady.
Alright. What's her condition look like? Warlock lady.
Are we staying in initiative at this point, or are we gonna move out of initiative?
I don't know. She's like heavily injured. She's 4 against 1 essentially. She's not gonna fight you guys. Besides, she already promised that she would give you information.
That's right, she's lawful evil, she's a devil worshipper. Okay, she might I don't trust it, but there's a possibility she won't be lying to us.
Let's see. There it is. I don't trust her. I just don't.
So Moloch is gonna come down out of his rage and then come up and smack. What's her name?
Nefaria.
Nefaria on the back and be like, "Good job."
Thanks. You too.
Shouldn't he roll for damage because he's such a big pal?
You know, for flavor, I'm gonna do a strength save to see if I'll just withstand that.
Like a strength contest, we can do that. Oh, you might actually do it.
That was a really good strength check.
Yeah. Yep. That works. Or not.
only a little bit.
You pat me on the back, and I do noticeably whinge, but I still look pretty sturdy.
Yes.
So who wants to begin our interrogation of the evil witch lady?
I will.
The bard could.
Okay, I guess the bard will, and then the sorcerer will.
I
have like super high intimidation too. But...
Cool. We might need that in a second. I go over to Zahundra, and I'm just like, all right, I intend to let you leave here alive. I will not attack you, but you have to keep up your end of the bargain. And if you don't, I can't speak for what my friends will do. I just want to know where the eye is located. Just tell us what you know, and you won't die.
The eye is deep within the dungeon that you met me and my guards at.
Cool. I appreciate your honesty. I'm going to do a super quick insight check. Ooh. She's probably telling the truth, but I want to do it for flavor.
Yeah, you can tell that she's telling the truth. Also, I don't know why you never actually filled in that detect thought spell, because I have to now figure out what it does. I am not the Lord of Magic.
Give me 1 second. I can look it up right now. Let's see. I think she might have to make a check. She might have to see if she can detect it. But I'm looking over it, and it doesn't.
Must make a wisdom saving throw.
Which is probably good for her. She's probably gonna know what's up.
Unfortunately, sunlight sensitivity is a thing. So
that's true. I'm trying to see what the check is for it. Let's see. Oh wait, actually, it might not have been necessary at all because we don't know how far Harafinson wanted to go into her mind. But since it's Harafinson, it's probably very far.
As far as possible.
Okay, then yeah. I'm trying to see what it was a saving throw against. Let's see.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
But I'm trying to see what the number is. I'm trying to see what the numbers you gotta beat.
The caster's spell casting spell save DC.
What's Harafinson's spell save DC? It's probably higher than 10.
Obviously.
Where do I find that?
It's on your spells. Mine's 13, which means yours is probably higher. Because I think you might have
hers is 13 too. So.
Oh, cool. That means that she doesn't notice. Good job. That's funny. Harafinson, it's your turn. Unless that was your turn. Everyone else, it's your turn.
So wait, what do I learn? What do I get?
From her thoughts, you learn that from just surface reports that she knows. Of course, she doesn't know everything, considering she was just attacked by shadows of your former compatriots, which means that the High Priest of Zariel wants her dead, and doesn't give her any more information. You know that the The thing, the patron's eye, is it looks like, well, the Eye of Magnus, if you guys know of that item from Skyrim.
Skyrim. It's a big shiny orb.
Yeah, and it basically holds the essence of the various patrons within the D&D universe. With that everyone knows anyway. So yeah, if you basically learn a lot of that, and you learn that there are a lot of traps down there, and when she had first entered it, she was ambushed by those shadows, and her entire squad was wiped out, and then she ran through this goblin village. The goblins stood no chance against the shadows until you guys came in.
So would anyone miss her if you were dead?
No, because she's evil, and she's like, she originally enslaved your friend, Odalin over there, so no one would miss her if she died.
I turn to Morphos and I say, alright, kill her. Nobody cares about her.
I look over, okay, one, did you say that out loud? Or did you say it in a language that she wouldn't know? So, like, giant?
Giant.
You said in giant? Cool. I look over at you and I shake my head. It's entirely possible she knows what you said. It's not very likely. She doesn't strike me as the sort of person to speak giant. I just say the word no, which is just pretty universal. Does anyone... I have a thing that I want to ask, but it's already been Harafinston and I's turn. Does anyone... Do the other compadres want to do a thing?
Just kill her. Nobody's gonna miss her.
No! And also, no, we need to make sure everyone gets the time to do a role play.
Yeah,
no, but sensing that Harafinstein seems to be not too friendly to the woman, I'm gonna move, like, kind of block her way, because I'm not gonna let people kill unarmed people that helped us.
Cool. Appreciate you, fam.
People in their consciousness.
Nefaria, do you want to do a thing?
Just Nefaria shrugs, but is still holding both of her weapons with like a gleam in her eye that's just the same kind of gleam of this person doesn't get to leave here alive.
Morthos watches Nefaria cautiously and speaks to Zahundra in Dark Elven using the tongues thing, and is like, all right, so this is a really bad situation for you. Speak to me in Dark Elven if you want to live. Do you have any allies left?
Can I just say no?
You are not Zahundra.
You hear her say in Elven, Elendro. There's some people in the mainland that, if I am escorted onto your ship, I'll never see any of you again. In fact, I can give you my magic items and be on my way.
We can take the magic items.
I want to take the magic items, but
she
I remember
said that in Elven.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's too bad.
I speak.
So I'm gonna speak in common.
Elven or Drow?
That's funny. I speak to her in Dark Elven, and I'm just like, look, I'm gonna level with you here. These guys don't want you to live. If we take your magic items, you're gonna die. It's your death sentence, and I'm kind of not cool with that. I want you dead, but I want you to, like, die fighting. I'm not cool killing an unarmed person. And if you think that means you attack us right now, you also die. This is a bad scenario for you, friend. It's just bad.
Can I just go ahead and cast Thunder Wave?
That would hit us, And if you hit us, I think at least one of us would attack you first.
Kaylin does have careful spell. She could use that.
Yeah, I'm gonna use careful spell and thunder
Oh
wave.
no, are we about to start a fight? Oh goodness. I mean, if we start a fight and she dies that way, I'm fine with that. But if we try to like just execute her, Morthos will try to intervene. Morthos won't be. That's not cool, guys. Role play.
This is roleplay. She does not walk out it. What do you think Odalin would say about this?
All right, so Odalin would want her to be fighting us, which I mean, I guess she's about to. So I guess this is fine. Oh man,
I'm gonna cause a PC
right.
fight.
All right, roll initiative, y'all.
Jesus, what does Morthos do in this situation where?
Okay, how do I select my token to do this? Hold on.
You just click on it.
Click your token, and then roll initiative in your sheet.
Oh, that's
what
not
I did
a good
last
initiative.
time, but it didn't do it. Weird.
Of course. Okay. Oh man, I don't know what to do in this situation. Damn it, Callan.
You know I was not going to let her leave out of here, right?
Oh man, yes, but we attacked. Actually, we didn't attack first. You attacked first.
Yes.
I don't know what to do in this situation. I don't know what Morthos would do. He would want to kill her, but like, she didn't start this.
Well, Moloch's gonna want to attack the sorcerer because he doesn't know anything besides that person was helping us.
Well, Moloch, it's your turn.
Wait, what's your dex mod, Moloch?
16. So it's
okay.
Plus, yeah.
Yeah, I've got plus 20. Or plus 5, sorry. So
can I just tell Moloch that she's a slaver and deserves to die?
You should have done that first before you attacked her.
I mean,
there.
She played one of our companions.
It's your turn. Do it.
I'm gonna execute right onto her double short sword.
Oh no,
and
she got like a ton of health back.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't get all of her health back? Okay.
No.
Oh man, what do I do in this situation?
So double short sword. Are those hits?
Those are both hits. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then 2d8s for the Colossus. 1 sec.
There is like the dice button on the taskbar. You could just click that.
Come and join us on Chaotic Roll where we execute an unarmed civilian.
She's not a civilian, she's a military combatant.
So that's
24
24 damage.
Christ.
Yeah, Nefara's just going for an execute right here.
She's still alive.
Okay. The fact that she's still alive is not good because she didn't use that many spells, even if she had half slots. Oh, this is scary.
She'll fireball you probably more.
She'll actually attack you first. She'll attack one of the two of you first, probably you, because you attacked her first.
All right, Moloch, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna grapple the sorcerer.
All right, those are both versus strengths.
Yeah.
So do I hit the strength thing?
Yeah, you do a strength saving throw.
That's a failure.
Moloch has a death grip on that.
Oh man, I really hope that this convinces her to like not do anything because this is still a situation we can talk about. But it won't be depending on what she does next.
Is that Moloch's turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Can I just be like, she's a slaver. She enslaved one of our companions.
Not your turn yet.
Not your turn yet. Shut up.
Oh no.
Verhundress Yoon will disengage.
Oh good.
And runs away.
Okay.
No attacks
over there. No,
what's her move?
Because she disengaged, no attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was here. Her move speed is 30.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll move her.
Cool. Just getting a track on that.
It's
And,
is it the deferred's turn? Oh no.
hey, Bart, do a thing.
Oh, the bard doesn't want to do a thing. The bard wants her to die, but not this way. So I put a hand on Nefaria, and I'm just like, hey, no, she's running. Let's say it's over now. And then I shout over at Zahundra. I'm just like, Zahundra, get out of here. I'm very annoyed about this. I would very much like for you to die, but remember that 2 of us didn't attack you, and run. Do I have to do a thing, or is she spooked enough to not try and fight us?
Roll and intimidate.
I don't want to intimidate. I just want her to run.
Well, she won't run when it gets to her turn. You'll
Okay,
see.
cool. Okay, Nefaria, Zach, am I gonna have to do an intimidate off with you to keep you from attacking, or are you cool with this?
We talked about this before.
Oh
The
man.
need to kill, and the
Yeah, but
Nefara
she
is
was unarmed.
going. Well,
Oh,
she's not
Jesus.
unarmed.
Well,
Zach, don't listen.
all right. Are we gonna have to do? Do you want me to do an intimidate off? Is that
Yes.
okay? No, I'm asking Zach.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Okay, cool. Not cool, but god damn it, you guys. All right, cool. I'm
And
super
this will
sorry,
be
Nefaria.
that will be versus Charisma.
I am not happy about this. Come on, guys. Damn it, Callan.
What?
This was you. You attacked first.
I also did a lot of damage to her.
Yes, we're
Nefara. That's a fail. That's a fail.
I'm sorry, Nefara. I really don't want to do this, but please don't attack an unarmed person who is trying to escape with their life. And then I confer to Nefara what Zahundra told me, and that's my turn.
Wait, can I go ahead and help the elf so that way she can? No, probably not. Damn it.
Well, you're currently grappled, so you can't really do anything. You'd have to do his strength versus Moloch's strength to get out.
I can't believe that I hate that we're doing a role play for once. I normally love role plays.
Love roleplay.
I hate this.
PC battles
I like
aren't good.
Nefara. I don't want Nefara to not like me, but we can't execute people, guys. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it is.
Also, Harafinston, I think it's your turn.
Yeah.
So I turned to Moloch and I said, "That woman enslaved our friends. We don't."
I mean, you're currently grappled, so you either have to convince Moloch to get off you, or do a versus grapple check.
Well, no, that's what I'm doing. I'm turning to Moloch and I'm saying, "Look, that woman enslaved our friends. She will come back and hunt us all down and kill us. So let go of me and go chase her."
That requires a persuasion check.
And I use the bardic inspiration for it.
If you die in this encounter, I would be happy.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
In most sessions, I would not be happy if you died. If you died in this encounter specifically, I would be happy.
What? I mean,
you committed a war crime.
So?
Like George Bush
now.
The persuasion is right here. Let's hope it does something.
Now roll a 1d6. Because you're using the bardic inspiration.
Harafinston, Karma's gonna come back to get you.
17. Alright.
No.
Moloch, do a versus charisma. Or an insight check, whichever's higher.
Whichever's higher.
Alright, one sec.
It's not a war crime to kill a dark
It
elf.
racist.
It's not being racist.
Oh, okay, good.
Damn.
Yeah, that wins.
I was really scared there for a second, guys.
Alright, Moloch, you decide what happens with that crit.
So I'm just gonna keep keep them grappled.
Okay, cool. Robinson, you're still grappled.
So I have to roll strength now. Great.
No, because trying to persuade them was an action.
So you're still gonna be grappled next turn.
And now it's Nefaris.
Oh no. I really don't want this to be a fight.
So what's the drawback from my intimidation? Like, what's that preventing me from doing?
It's preventing you from attacking. I will say, given the context, that it's preventing you from attacking her.
You have been intimidated into not attacking the running away warlock.
Okay, so like that's not something that Nefara would be able to do then. Okay. I'm going to attempt to persuade Morthos that this is a necessary death.
Let's do it, man.
Roll a persuasion.
I'm not happy about this, but let's feel out this roleplay.
Please persuade Morthos that it's not a war crime.
Ooh, you're gonna save that.
That's a 10 versus my charisma. Okay,
Yeah, you're gonna
I actually
save that.
almost didn't save it. I only got an 11 naturally. So I'm gonna like shake my head and I'm gonna be like, Nefara, I'm super sorry, but this is exactly what Zariel would want. This is the sort of stuff that this is the sort of thing that she lives for. She wants us to turn against each other, and she wants us to be cruel. She wants us to live our lives in reaction to other people. We can't let her do what she wants.
We were never on her side to begin with. But Nefara, recognizing that basically the party's going to turn against her, sheathes her sword.
It's you. I won't. I swear.
Yeah, well, you're useless.
Well, it would seem that Nefara has lost 2 things, right? So they should probably give up, right? Like,
oh yeah, no, like I said, Nefara sheathes her sword, realizing that, but makes the snide comment that she was never on our side to begin with.
Okay.
Morthos acknowledges that and is like, "You right," but still, you right.
So is the wizard still struggling?
Yes, the wizard is still literally struggling.
All right. Well, I'm gonna headbutt it. To try, and with non-lethal damage, and try to knock sense into him.
Literally.
Literally. Yeah.
Not gonna work.
If you have, I guess that would
just be like a strike, right? Because I'd have proficiency because I have my horns, right? So it'd just be +7, right? So and they're
what is headbutt?
They're basically prone too because they're like grappled, right?
Yes.
So I'd get advantage. So advantage on a non-lethal melee attack.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So I'm just going to use my great axe. It's not going to use the damage from it, but it has the same pluses to hit, right? So.
That's a hit.
All right. So my horns do. Hold on one sec, guys. I think they do a d6. Oh wait, they're there. Yeah, 1d6 plus my strength. So
1d6 plus 5.
So 7.
Yeah. So 7 non-lethal.
Great. I'm gonna try to persuade again.
I'm really worried that Zahundra is gonna try to attack us all now because of this shit. It would make sense. And I'm just like, oh, her turn is next. I'm not a fan of this.
Well, the sorcerer is not unconscious, but
Don't be dumb, Zahundra. We're letting you go.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. You are grappled. I really hope she's not about to do something stupid.
Oh no. No, she's not. She's not doing anything stupid. In fact, all you see is a dimension door, and then she disappears.
Alright, good. I was really worried she was just gonna keep going after us. God.
Alright, can I drop the sorcerer then?
Yep.
You
Okay, I'll
can
drop
move
this.
one arrow at her. Come on.
Okay,
Well,
I guess that's
over.
I guess it's the end of the encounter. I look over at Nefaria and I'm just like, I'm super sorry, but we can't commit war crimes.
What's a war crime? There is no convention in this war.
Well, there should be a Geneva Convention. We should make a Geneva Convention.
Why?
Consonant. This consonant convention.
Nefar is just going to ignore what you've said and just walk over to some of the burning rubble and start building a campfire from it. Like the stuff that's on fire, just building a fire pit. Maybe see if I can scrounge up a cooking pan or something.
Alright. Okay. Because that was like the last village helped, and a perfectly amazing story thing done. Everything. This is the end of the game for now, and everyone gets a quest complete.
Yeah. We didn't die, you guys. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, but we didn't kill either.
That's fine. Also, we did kill. We did a lot of killing. We just didn't kill actual people. We killed spooky shadow people. And you can commit war crimes against them because they're not people.
Also,
Neither are dark elves. Dark elves aren't people.
y'all get level
we get a level
5.
up? Yes!
Yes.
I don't know what Bard gets for level 5, but I love it.
Bards get whatever they get for the class plus whatever they get for their subclass.
I think I get, like, anime dead or something for my... Because I know, like, college morning people get something neat. I get more Bardic Inspirations.
Is it leveled up? Is it a leveled up?
I'm pretty
Bardic
sure it's a
Inspiration?
leveled up Bardic Inspiration too. I'm Googling things right now, so I'll be able to tell you in a second. But I hope everyone has a nice day.
Yeah. That was a good session.
Thanks for letting me play.
You're welcome. Take care, everybody. Thank you for coming on by, and I'll see you all next time on Chaotic Roll.